Well, hey, good looking. Want to see what we have cooking today in my kitchen? Well, grab a hold of that vine and swing into my kitchen and let's get cooking. Good looking. Today, the pleasure lady here is going to sit there and show each and every one of you how to make that stress level of yours at holiday time a little bit less stressful. We're going to sit there and make the easiest way to make a Chex Party mix. And oh yeah, we're going to be doing it in a crock pot. So let's rock out with our crocks out. Well, hello, good looking. Today I'm going to sit there and show you just how easy it is to make Chex mix. And we're all going to do it inside of our slow cooker. So you know what that means. We're going to be rocking out with our crocks out this holiday season for some great seasons eatings. So let's go ahead and let's get started. You're going to want to get a container and you're going to want to put 1/4 of butter and go ahead, melt the butter. Or it simply would be 4 tablespoons of butter. So I'm going to take this over to my microwave and we're going to sit there and melt that butter. I'll be back. While we're waiting for our melted butter, let's go ahead and let's measure out 2 cups of pretzels. So let's swing over here a little bit towards our crock pot and let's put the 2 cups of pretzels in. Let's add that other cup. Now, you're going to want to add some type of cheese cracker, and you're going to want 2 cups of that as well. Now, you're going to want at least 2 different types of Chex cereal. So, I'm using the rice squares, and I'm choosing to use the wheat. You can also use the corn, whatever you choose. You just need to have 3 cups of each one. So, I'm going to go ahead, measure out 3 cups of my rice Chex cereal. Now I'm going to sit there and add 3 cups of the wheat. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix everything up inside of the crock pot before we go and mix up all the butter and all the seasonings before we pour it all over into everything inside of the crock. Okay, that's all stirred up. Now, you're going to be wanting to add 3 tablespoons of a homemade Hidden Valley Ranch salad dressing or 1 package of the store-bought. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to measure out the 3 tablespoons that I need. And then you're going to be needing 1/4 cup of what my sister would sit there and say, what's this heel sauce? Or Worcestershire sauce. We love you, Cricket. Okay, put me over Santa's lap and spank my behind. 1/4 cup of what's this here sauce, or what we would call Worcestershire sauce. Now we're going to need a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. So let's add that garlic powder. And then you're going to be wanting to add 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Well, I'm going to put Chipotle chili powder in mine. So let's go ahead and add that. Now we're going to want to mix everything all up, and then we're going to pour it all over our cereal, our pretzels, and the cheese crackers. And we're going to mix that all up. So I'm going to give this all a good mix and make sure everything is really mixed well. Do not rush this part. Take your time in mixing the butter and all your seasonings. So I'll see you as soon as I'm all done making sure I have everything all nice and mixed up. Okay, I believe I have everything all mixed up. I'll give you a quick little look. And now I'm going to mix it up one last time before I start pouring it all over. Okay, let's start to pour. Now I'm going to pour about half of this, and I'm going to give it all a good mix before I pour the rest of all that melted butter with all the seasonings all mixed in. So, and kind of be gentle when you're mixing this all up. You don't want to break all, the cereal up, the pretzels all up. Okay, let's go ahead and pour the rest. And there, I scraped out all that goodness to my little creamer bowl. And let's go ahead, let's remove the spoon here. Let's go ahead and mix this last half of our butter mixture to make sure everything is evenly incorporated. Okay, now what you're going to want to do. This may sound funny to a lot, but trust me, this is one important thing you are going to want to do. Now, get yourself out a clean kitchen towel, and you're going to want to sit there and place your towel over the top of your crock pot. Now I want you to go grab your cover and put your cover on. Place your cover on. And be sure to say hi to our little kitchen elf. He's raising lots of mischief in my kitchen. And now you're going to want to sit there and make sure that you put your crock pot and set it on low. And we're going to keep this on low for about 2 to 2.5 hours. You can come back periodically and give this a stir or two. And we'll see you after 2.5 hours. Don't mind the theatrics in the background here. They're just the little mischievous little kitchen elves I was telling you about. Yes, he has little brothers and sisters that are raising heck in my kitchen. Well, let's go ahead and check up on that Chex mix.
Now that is how you rock out with your crock out. Now, if you liked what you saw here today, go down below, hit that like button, go up above, subscribe to my channel if you're not already a subscriber, and tap that little bell. That way you'll always be notified every time I do put out a new video. But most of all, happy holidays to each and every one, and y'all come back now.